reading some comments and let's see what the viewers have to say. So somewhere out there is a middle-aged female cat lady releasing YouTube videos about the benefits of living single without male companion. Yeah, that's definitely you're gonna find that. And all while out walking her cats. A soulmate for John Griffin. Yes. Oh, that was touche. But definitely there's always going to be the other side of the aisle as well. Plus, they live longer, so they have more time to do the walking. Most men die at 25. We just bury them at 75. Benjamin Franklin. That's burned. That's when most men end up marrying, apparently. I was never so lonely while married. The most loneliest time ever. Now I'm alone and no longer lonely. Such a tremendous relief. This is what I'm saying with more and more I see this kind of messages from men around the world. And it's becoming like, I don't know, a mantra. It's like with the amount of stress relationships and marriage have caused me, I'm surprised I'm still above ground. Yeah, I don't think that's the right question. I think the right question is tell us what diseases do you have? Okay. I was married for 20 years. I progressive and get sicker and sicker. My wife complained daily about everything. I asked her what good was happening in her life. She had me convinced that she would be better off without me. Yeah. Even having the nerve to say I better get better because she didn't want to take care of a cripple. For fuck's sake. As a disabled dude, I'm telling you, fuck that shit. Get out of that shit. That's not a good relationship, and that's not a good state of mind to be living with, mate. I left her with everything. Yeah, honestly, I would do the same. Just take. I don't have that much to live, but I would give her everything. Preferring to start fresh with no possessions. Then I started getting better. Every year it's stronger, and now I'm much healthier. A giant burden was immediately lifted from my soul. Holy shit. And now she is sick and alone, unable to attract someone to feed on their good character. I made twice what I used to and can walk again. So he was okay. The nerve damage in my arms is mostly gone. By the way, she says I left when she needed me most. Hmm. Yeah, no. Okay. Nah. I'm with the dude on this one. I don't know the other version, but yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I'm happy he feels better though. Who knows? Years ago, I had an older couple that lived behind my house that I was pretty good friends with. The man treated her well and was always good and kind to her and her grown children from a previous marriage. Okay. His health began to fade and he was no longer able to make as much money as before, but they were still comfortable. As soon as she had to take care of a lot of his basic needs, she confided in me one day that she just wished he would go on and die. This really opened my eyes to female nature. Ooh, I've heard women say that before about their husbands. On the other side, when I first moved to London, I met a couple. They were my neighbors. They were freaking amazing. They were like going out 2 times, 3 times a week. They were partying, having fun, always together, enjoying themselves. I never heard her complain about him. I never heard him complain about her either. They were like a model to follow, let's say. Apparently, a really hard one to find. Probably that's why it's called a model, or it's just the advertising piece. So, I used to think that the worst thing in life was to end up all alone. It is not. The worst thing in life is to end up with people that make you feel alone. R. Williams, actor. Completely right. And I don't know, it's like I still have mates from some of my best mates are from one I've been to kindergarten with, one from fifth grade, quite a few from uni. We're still talking, we're still chatting. I still know that if I need something or if I end up in a bad situation, they have my back. I've been in bad situations and always at least one of them were like, bro, come to my place. We'll sort it out. Let's see how we do this. We move on. It's not always about having a female in your life. It's more than that. You cannot be lonely if you want. And like he said as well, you have a lot of groups, you have charities, you can volunteer and you can meet people, you have activities you can go to. You just have to move from your ass, especially if you can move. If not, freak it, take a wheelchair, grab a mobility scooter, find a solution. If you have a problem in life, it's your responsibility to find your solution. Don't give up. That's like don't give up on yourself, but give up on a bad relationship if you have to. This made me think of that slogan: "Men sacrifice their lives for their marriage; women sacrifice their marriage for their lives." Yes, completely. And I've seen a lot, and I've heard this a lot as a slogan, and I've seen it in real life a lot. It's sad, but it seems more and more true. And if you're a woman, please do jump against that idea. Please, I want to hear and see a lot of comments with positive relationships, amazing couples having fun and enjoying themselves until their 50s, 60s, 80s, whatever. We need some positive stuff in our lives. I made the decision this morning. I made the decision this morning that I'm 50 and being married to my wife for 22 years is not how I want to spend the time I have left. This is before I watched your video. It's been festering for years. I can imagine. It is exactly what you said. One moment I realized the longer this went on, the greater the toll on me and the higher the exit cost will be. Yes. If I wait to 60 or 65, I might never recover of the stress, and the stress might kill me. Yeah, most likely. I've never felt as lonely as I do in this marriage, including the time I spent psychologically alone. Sometimes we exchange 10 words in a day, eat a meal in silence, she'll be mad for days. The little sex we have is enthusiastic duty sex. I'm done. Bro, look on, you have like electronic stuff now, they can help. And from a certain age anyway, your hand shakes, so it's like, it gets easier. I don't know. I'm trying to be positive and give good, valid advice. Um, yeah, that's sad, man. Beauty, that's like, no. I don't think you can make a woman happy. I think they're inherently unhappy people, especially the attractive ones. Their entire identity is wrapped up in their beauty. They age out of it. It's like they die twice. Once when they're not hot, and again at the end. Tom fucking Brady couldn't keep this woman happy. What hope is there for us regular men? Yeah, just look for happy women. That's more important than anything. At some point, we all get old, so I think a happy woman is more important than an extremely beautiful one. And everything's subjective, and I'm still not getting this crap with points, giving numbers, and it's like, oh, are you a 5? Are you a 6? Are you a 20? Are you whatever? This grading stuff in everything is like, oh, it's pissing me off. I think it's really bad for self-esteem for men and for women as well. A doctor told a man that he had a terminal illness and was going to die. The man asked the doctor if there's anything he could do to improve his situation. The doctor said he could get married. The man asked if getting married would keep him from dying. The doctor said no, but it would keep him from caring. I'm sorry. Ooh, that was a good one. Now you are dependent on her to take care of you in your final days. If she doesn't care about you now or in the past years, why would she care then? She won't. Yeah, and if she treats you like shit now, trust me, she's gonna treat you even worse when you can't even take care of yourself. You're better off paying for like paid care. Yeah. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, but getting married won't be one of them. Oh, this is what pisses me off. Okay, yeah, well, I'm pretty much against marriage in a way. It's like I don't think you need the paperwork. Oh, and a lot of people go into debt to get married for the party, and that's another bullshit. That's definitely not something that you want to get in debt for. Getting in debt for getting married, buying a shit car, or things like that, they're not worth it. Okay. But still, I can't guarantee that my wonderful divorce is going to extend my life, but my marriage was definitely going to take years off it. I don't know why I'm laughing to all of this. I know it should be sad and I should be like, yeah, I feel sorry for a lot of men, myself included. Yeah, it's fine, but there's still a reason to smile in life, I think. Who said it? Charlie Chaplin? Yeah. A day in which you haven't smiled is a day lost. So if in your marriage, in your relationship, in your job, you lose your ability to smile or to laugh, just fuck off, move on. And yeah, that's it. And if someone tells you it's like it's not that's not a good idea, it's not your life is not worth it, that's all I gotta say. Cool. That being said, that's it from me, guys. Love ya. See you tomorrow. Find a reason to smile in life because life is short, but it can be beautiful if you allow it. So get off your ass, find something to do, someone to do it with, stop being lonely, and don't be stuck in a job that you can completely dislike or a relationship that you completely dislike. For kids that most likely will live in your basement and not really talk to you, apparently.